Hello and welcome to today's segment of our YouTube video series where we discuss scholarship for international students. In this video, I'm going to show you all you need to know about the Flinders University Postgraduate Scholarship for international students who wish to apply for a higher degree by research program at Flinders University. So this opportunity is currently open for interested applicants whose aim is to study in Australia. I'm going to walk you through all you need to know about this scholarship, the eligibility requirements, benefit, as well as the application procedure. And also, I'm going to show you what is very important to note when applying for this scholarship. If this is the first time of coming across our YouTube video, do ensure you like, subscribe, and turn on your notification bell so that you can receive subsequent videos like this where we discuss scholarship for international students in depth and their application process. Looking at your screen, we have the Postgraduate Research Scholarship or the Flinders International Postgraduate Research Scholarship, which is the FIPRS. Those who apply for the Australian Government Research Training Program for this university will be automatically considered for a scholarship. Looking at your screen, we have the scholarship details, and as you can see, the host is Flinders University. Level is Masters or PhD. This is fully funded and it is open to international students. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you all these details on the official website so that you can as well confirm what is being written on this website, legischolarship.com. Note that for visa purposes, this postgraduate research scholarship is not a Commonwealth sponsored scholarship. The academic areas we have is health, medicine, engineering, technology, science, environment and natural resource. We have people and society. Now let's confirm the eligibility criteria from the official university website and compare it with what is being stated here. So we have the eligibility requirement is that applicants who are New Zealand or who hold Australian citizenship, permanent residence, or New Zealand citizenship are not eligible to apply. You must intend to commence a full study for a higher degree by research in Australia for the first time. Another criteria is that you must intend to enroll in an area of research concentration. And also, you must meet all the requirements for a higher degree by research program, so which also include proof of English proficiency exams, which is the IELTS and TOEFL. Also, they might tend to consider other English language proficiency examinations. So all you need to do is to click on this link and see which of these requirements are needed. Now, talking about the English language proficiency, there is the Master by Research degree, PhD, Professional Doctorate or Higher Doctorate. The minimum English language proficiency for admission to these degrees is one of the following. First is the applicant's first language is English. The applicant has successfully completed Their prior qualifying study in English. The applicant has an Australian territory qualification or an equivalent territory qualification taught in English language in a country where English is official language or the main language. C. The applicant has sat for English language test system AGRTPS academic proficiency test and has achieved an overall score of at least 6.5. So here is the thing. We have these options. So if your country is an English speaking country, then you are exempted from providing proof of language proficiency examination, or if you have completed previous study in English or you have attained any of these, then you are exempted. But if not, we have to provide this examination certification for English language. So apart from that, we're told those applying for clinical psychology, their requirement is also this, but if they meet the requirements for this, they won't need to provide any of these. Let's move ahead. Looking at the benefits, we have the Flinders University Postgraduate Research pays the international student tuition fee charged by Flinders University for a research higher degree. So tuition fee will be covered. This is towards living expenses, 35,000 AUD, and this is tax-free for the 2025 full rate. Then students who also move to Adelaide from overseas is eligible for an establishment allowance, the amount given to those who relocate, and also it covers FIPRS. So here are the list of courses that you can apply for under Master by Research or Doctorate by Research. For under Master, we have Art, Business, Clinical Education, Engineering, Health and Clinical Research, Laws, Science, Surgery. Then Doctoral, these are the list of courses you can apply to. Now the scholarship duration for this is, for Masters we have 2 years, and for doctoral degree program we have 3.5 years or 3.5 years, which is kind of equivalent to 3.5 years. So next in line is the document required before we move over to the application procedure. So the document required as follows. You must provide publications which the minimum is 5. It should be up to 5. If you have more than 5, you can select the top 5 and you will have to give a reason why these are your top 5 publications. Then the academic transcript, we have the research proposal, we have the academic referee reports, which is more like a recommendation letter. We have the CV. It must include your working experience and all research experience. A full list of cited publications should be included in your application. So meanwhile, check the description of this video in order for you to access this page. I will drop the link of this website so you can access the link. You can access the official website from this link here. So apart from the CV, we have the format and language, which all documents must be uploaded by the portal and should be in English. Please save as PDF and scan and save the correct orientation. Please name all the documents with your family name and document name. So if you are uploading a transcript, first ensure that it carries the word transcript, then your name, then you have the publications. So that's how you would rename all your documents before you upload them. So the application is that to apply for the Flinders International Postgraduate Research Scholarship, you will need to first submit an application for admission to higher degree by research, either PhD or Master of Arts by research, followed by an application for international RHD scholarship group. So if you already have a valid offer for admission to a higher degree by research, you do not need to apply for admission anymore. But for those who want to apply, you need to apply for admission here. So this is the process on how to apply. How to apply for admission. So meanwhile, you can check the Master of Arts by Research or PhD courses that are available and confirm it alongside what we have specified here. So you have to confirm your eligibility, then demonstrate your eligibility by preparing your documents and other experience statements. You also have to demonstrate your sustainability, prepare your research outline, then you confirm any additional requirement for your application before you begin your application online by clicking on the apply online. So here is where you have to apply for admission. But for PhD, you need to note one important information in which I'm going to share with you right now. So but for Master of Arts by Research, you can go ahead to click on register and begin your application for admission, because without the application for admission you can't apply for the scholarship. You must be accepted at the university before you can proceed to apply for scholarship. The registration for first-timer, those who are interested to apply for Masters of Arts by Research or PhD program, Flinders University in Australia. So you have to enter your name as on the document, your surname, your first name, email, confirm email, create password, and are you residing in Australia, which is no. Then your citizen, you have to include it. Then you have to tick this box and then register. This is also the process for first timer interested to apply for a PhD program. What you need to know as a first timer applying for higher degree by research program is that you must make contact with an academic staff member in your relevant academic area and have an agreement from the person to supervise you. And if you are successful, email evidence of the supervisor agreement should be included in your application. Applicant who do not have a supervisor at the time of application will not be considered for FIPRS scholarship program. So you must have up to 5 publications as well in order for you to apply for a higher degree by research program. So once you have gotten once you have made contact with the appropriate supervisor that will supervise your project, so go ahead to apply for an admission. And we are also told that publication should not be more than 5 years old. So they said this also only publications in English should be included among the top 5. So if you have publication in all other language, you can as well upload it, but it will be accepted only if the nature of the publication, for example, a report to a government agency, dictates to another language, is most appropriate. But most preferable, you should upload publications in English language alongside your other documents when applying for admission. So here is where you need to find the appropriate supervisor that will supervise your projects during the course of study. So you can just check on the research area. Once you check on the research area, you will find Masters of Science. Let's check Masters of Science under the Biological Sciences. So you can see the overview. We have the course offering, we have program of study overview. The year is 2 years. Then you must meet the admission requirements for the course. Then these are the learning outcomes. These are the integrated programs. These are the integrated modules for biological science for those applying for Masters of Arts by Research. As you can see, there is nowhere it is indicated that you should contact supervisor here. So we are going to check the PhD in biological science and see what it is. So we are giving option to check for the supervisor, and these are the supervisor for PhD in biological sciences. So you have to make contact with them, and once they agree to supervise your project, you can as well begin the application. So how to apply: review the course rule, check your eligibility, find the research supervisor, find out about scholarship and fee, and prepare your application. Then you click here to apply. So you begin your application just the way I showed you earlier for Master of Arts by Research using this link. So we have the deadline is August 18th. The deadline is August 18th, 2025. So you can also check application so that once any document you need, this application checklist will help you to find your way through on how to apply successfully. So you can also use the application checklist for you to apply for the admission and scholarship. So this is how to apply for the Flinders University Postgraduate Research Scholarship in Australia.